let's talk about Tennessee National, which is a master planned community with a marina and a golf course, and it's beautiful. It's gated. It's in Loudon County. Let's dive in and get started. All right, Tennessee National. So, originally is a Greg Norman designed golf course resort community, 1,400 acres. It is gated. It's got a beautiful entrance. It is beautiful. And if you're thinking about like, okay, what does this compare to? You may have heard of Tellico Village. You may have heard of Wind River. You may have heard of Rarity Bay. Tennessee National falls in that category. It is not technically a 55 and up retirement community. However, if you do some research, it'll say this: Tennessee National is a master plan community for people of all ages, especially retirees. So you do have a large number of retirees that are living within Tennessee National, similar to Tellico Village, although I would say Tellico Village is certainly definitely much more of a retirement community feel, even just in the sense of like things that they offer, activities, etc. So Tennessee National, as I said, you've got a golf course. It's one of the top 10 golf courses in Tennessee. You've got a huge marina. You've got open, beautiful spaces and a diversity of real estate, although the majority of these are going to be newer homes just because it's a newer community. If you compare it to Tennessee National or to Tellico Village, it's a newer community than Tellico Village. So the houses, therefore, are also newer. It is also gated. Rarity Bay is gated. Wind River is gated. Tellico Village and Kahidi, which is also a part of Tellico Village, not gated. So, that's a perk if you want that as a perk. If you see it as a perk, it's a perk, right? Some people don't like that. So again, owned by the Tennessee National, it's a private golf course opened in 2006, designed by Greg Norman. So right now, Tennessee National has kind of gone through a bit of a revival in the sense that you're seeing a lot more push around a diversity of price points and home options. If you go to their website, which I show you their website, so just keep watching because we're going to go over their website. But that's going to answer a lot of questions for you in general about the community. But go check out the website because you're going to be able to see kind of how the community looks on a map. If you look at the map plan on their website, and then if you look at Google Earth, you can see like what's there, what's not there, where is this going. But they have beautiful new facilities. Obviously, maybe I shouldn't say obviously. I've been noticing I've been saying obviously a lot, and I don't mean it like that, but I'm just saying. You would think that because it's a gated community, it does have an HOA, it does have restrictions. Also, you do have membership fees. So let's just talk about that for a second. Now, I want to make a disclaimer. I do not work for Tennessee National. I'm not a part of the Tennessee National real estate team. I am a licensed real estate agent in the state of Tennessee, and I help buyers purchase property all around Tennessee, which includes Tennessee National, but I'm not a representative for Tennessee National. So this is information I have gathered from the interwebs and from my interactions with this community. But I do again want to say, I try my best to give you the best and greatest information, but some of this, as I'm making this, it's April 2020, or no, it's May 2024. You get the picture. Do some fact checking or call me if you want more specific information. So I'm doing a broad sweep of information and just want to say, hey, this is where we are right now based on the information I could gather, okay? So Tennessee National, you do have a requirement for membership. Okay, membership, like if you own a house within Tennessee National, my understanding is that you have to, at a minimum, do the social membership, which is a $3,000 initiation fee. That's a one time, and a $200 a month monthly due. Now, what does that provide you? That is the social membership, $3,000 initiation fee, $200 monthly due. What does that provide you? That provides you unlimited access to Top Tracer, Sunset Saloon, the Silos, the Marino, the hiking trails, and other current as well as future amenities during regular hours of operation. So that's like their restaurant, just access to all the amenities, the pool, etc. You may play up to 2 rounds of golf per calendar year as a social member. This gives you access to all social functions held at the club and also a house charging account. which that charging account, you have a minimum of $1,200 annually to be applied to a food minimum, $1,200 annual. So basically you get membership to eat at the saloon, but then also you have a $1,200 minimum. Now this is actually, if you compare this with Wind River or Rarity Bay, those prices are a bit different. And so I just want to say that there are some fees involved, and that is in addition to your HOA amount. There is an architectural review board. You do have restrictions about what you can and cannot build. I mean, it's a very beautiful community, and there are standards in terms of like building, what you can have, etc. So I do just want to say that. Now, obviously, you can email on this page I'm going to provide you right now. It's kpratt@tennesseenational.com is the most recent information I have on Tennessee National membership information. That is going to be your best source of information, is to go directly to the source at Tennessee National. So I want to point that out to you as well. You have other options besides social. If you are a golfer, you can do, so basically there is a national golf membership, and that's a $5,000 a year initiation fee and $350 a month. For members who live more than 75 miles from the club, it's a $5,000 initiation fee. That's the national golf membership. This gives you unlimited access to the golf course, practice areas, etc. No greens fee, but you will pay a cart fee and other services. Access to all club, golf and social functions, and then reciprocal privileges to over 700 clubs worldwide, and a house charging account. Now, a traditional golf membership, this is $25,550 and one-time initiation fee and a $630 a month due. This is for members who live within 75 miles of the club. You have unlimited access to the golf course, practice areas, etc. No greens fee. You do pay for a cart, access to the functions, reciprocal privileges at 700 clubs, and a house charging account. So depending on how much golf you're going to be playing, you're going to have a different fee amount, right? So just want to point that out to you there. That is information to know. Now here's the other thing. Where exactly is Tennessee National? So how does it relate to Knoxville? So on their website, they will say Tennessee National is literally, the language says, Tennessee National is a premier gated lakefront community in Loudon, Tennessee, only minutes from Knoxville. Tennessee National offers exceptional lifestyle with access to state-of-the-art marina, golf course, restaurants and bars, hiking trails, and so much more. So when they say minutes to Knoxville, okay, so if we Google Map on a Saturday, I think I did a Saturday at 1 p.m. I'm recording this on a Friday afternoon, which is a horrible time because we've got horrible traffic. And you're going all the way across. You're going all the way across everything, all the way across 40. So if we do this on a Saturday afternoon in May, like that would be all smooth sailing, no traffic. You're looking at about 40 to 50 minutes to get from Tennessee National to Market Square, which is downtown Knoxville. Okay, how about to Neyland Stadium to watch the Vols play? Or to UT campus in general. So you're going to see the Lady Vols. Maybe you're going to go to a baseball game. Maybe you're going to go to basketball. Maybe you're going to see a One Knox soccer game because they play on campus. So that drive is same, 40 to 50 minutes, typical traffic time. What about if you want to go to Farragut to stock up at the Costco? And when I say at the Costco, it's because there's only one of them, the Costco. So that drive is, again, on a typical day, somewhere between 26 to 40 minutes, depending on the route that you take. One of these says 35 to 55 minutes on Kingston Pike. Why you would do that, I don't know. Unless 40 is backed up. I would go straight down 40. If you go straight down 40, or they're saying 75, 40, 75. It's 26 to 40 minutes, okay? I would take that route, take the main interstate, okay? So that's to the Costco. Now, for those of you that are mountain junkies and you want to go to Pigeon Forge, Fayetteville, Gatlinburg, etc., I just mapped to Dollywood, and you're looking at about an hour and 45 to 2 hours, depending on the traffic. Now, Gatlinburg, that's 2 hours plus, okay? So it is convenient to Knoxville, but it is certainly outside of, west of. And when you're thinking about, are you west like towards Nashville or are you west towards Atlanta? Well, 75 goes towards Atlanta. So you're going southwest of Knoxville. So you're going away from Nashville. So 40 goes like this. You can keep going on 40 to Nashville, or you can go south on 75. So Tennessee National is south this way. It's past Lenore City. Lenore City is going to be like your closest Chick-fil-A, your closest Starbucks, your closest, there's a National Fitness. Lenore City is going to be your closest to that kind of stuff. Now, Tennessee National does have its own gym. And also, P.S. by the way, Tennessee National, to me, even though Tellico Village has like walking trails all throughout, I just think Tennessee National is beautiful. And I mean, when you drive in, it's just dreaming. It's literally dreaming. Whereas Tellico Village has a lot more trees. It's a lot more wooded. Tennessee National is like this wide open. Something about it is just, it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. Okay, now what about house pricing? What does it look like? So I pulled a 90-day market stats. This is for all sales in the last 90 days. This is current actives, pending, and closed the past 90 days. What's the housing like? What is it looking like? So right now, let me zoom in because I made this way too small on my computer. So right now, average closed price, the past 90 days, $1,125. Sale to list price ratio, 0.96. So selling at about 96% of the list price. On the low end, low would be 900,000. The high is 1.29, and that was a 1-to-1 ratio sale to list price. Middle grade closed price per square foot is $281.19. Right now, actives, your average active price per square foot is $300.65. Now that is because some of the actives are brand new construction. So when we look at, okay, well, what does the real estate look like? Now, remember I said that this was originally formed in 2006, this resort style community, master plan community, 2006. That's our starting date. And actually, one of the transactions over the past 90 days has been a home built in 2006. So that's the oldest home. Newest home are currently under construction starting around 2023. Nothing on here says 2024. It's May right now, 2024. So everything is saying 2023 or newer. What about lot size? Average lot size over these past 90 days of sales. Again, we're just taking this as a snapshot, right? We're taking this as a sample of what overall Tennessee National looks like. So over the past 90 days of sales, the average lot size, 0.32 of an acre, so a third of an acre. On the large side, the max size of 90 days of sales is 0.7, so almost 3/4 of an acre, and the smallest is 0.17, which is small. That's small for us. That would be, it's a small lot, okay? I'm just gonna leave it there. Average square footage over the past 90 days. Average is a 3,463 square feet. The minimum is 2,200, almost 23, it's 2,296, so about 2,300 square feet. The max is 7,915. Now that's something interesting about Tennessee National. And when you watch the part of this video where I'm going over the map, you're gonna see that, oh, there is a bunch of different stuff because you've got little cottages and then you've got these custom built huge 7,000 square feet homes. You got a diversity. Okay, so of these homes over the past 90 days, there's 14 total we're taking into account. So it's a very small sample size, but again, I just wanted to give you a picture of the most accurate thing right now in May 2024. And this is gonna give us a picture, overall in general. So of the homes that have sold or been within the real estate market over the past 90 days, 8 of those have been 2-story homes. So that's just over half. One was a ranch. 2 are 1.5 story. 1 is a 2-story plus basement. So that's kind of an oddball, 2-story plus basement. I can say that for sure. There's a row when you first go into Tennessee National. Those are some 2-story plus basements. Those houses kind of sit up on a hill. And I don't foresee really there being more. Just thinking about the lots. I don't think, 2-story plus basement is kind of a little bit of an oddball in there. 1.5 story, you'll see that there's 2 of those, as I mentioned, and the 2 basement ranch. But majority 2-story or 1.5 story, I think is, majority are 2-story homes with a main level master. That's what you see a lot of. In my interaction of showing houses, lots of main level masters. I don't think I've been in a house that has a basement there. And I'm like thinking of what that would be. And it's literally like the first row for the most part of houses. So anyways, if you're looking for a basement and one comes on the market, you better take action. So that is a very quick and dirty overview of Tennessee National, what it is, how close it is to Knoxville, how close it is to the Costco, and what pricing looks like. At this point, if you were to look at right now current actives, there are some new construction actives, and all of those are 800,000, 830 and up. So just want to say, like, for new construction, you're going to be paying in the 800,000s or more. I also want to say there is a resale right now that at the time of making this video, and it's at $699. And that guy is, let me see, he is the smaller, 2,300 square feet, essentially. That's a main level master, 3-bed, 3-bath. So yeah, and then the next least expensive is $735, and that one is 2,600 square feet. So essentially $700,000 and up is what you can be expecting to pay around current and new construction. There are some smaller, like, how can I say this? They're running ads for like a cheaper option. I have not seen that in person, so I don't know what that looks like. So just want to throw that out there. You can see they've got some ads. I think they're in the 3s and 4s. And I've only seen that where clients have sent me like a screenshot of something and then it links back to Tennessee National, and those are in the 300,000 and 400,000s, but I've not seen that actually what that is. So that being said, in general, you're thinking 100,000 and up in Tennessee National currently as of May 2024, based on my experience. So anyways, you know, that's my experience. Obviously every situation is different, and maybe we'll see some of those houses come to fruition. I just haven't seen that. So anyways, that being said, it is a beautiful community. It is very accessible to the interstate, to 75, which is awesome. Lenoir City, Knoxville. So it's a beautiful community. Check out the other videos. Check out the driving tour. All right, we're at Tennessee National. Let's drive around and check it out. Here is the entrance. So you've got the Discovery Center over here, which is about the community. And there's also like a sales office, etc. Notice, I mean, people golfing straight ahead, sidewalks. I mean, it is truly, truly beautiful in here. Golfers there. Lots of people golfing, actually. The grounds are definitely stunning. Like, to me, this is one of the, there's a home there. Pretty typical, kind of very grand, nice, beautiful architecture, all of those things. And then if you go straight, we go to the marina. And if actually, I'm gonna go this way real fast. I'm gonna show you this way. So this is the golf club here, and there's a pool there. So nice. And you can see like some of the homes kind of on water, on little pond spaces backing up to the golf course. And so these are all also lots in here that are pretty, very pretty area. And all of this has been, so these are all lots. Some sold, some not, some still available. And then, so you've kind of got options of, you know, what's going on. So just kind of wanted to show you this way. So this is your marina, boat storage. I guess I should go this way. I'm not, this is all kind of new. So the marina is down there, as you can see there. So that's all marina. All right, so there's again the pool there. Golfers, etc. So here's the golf club there, which is nice. Golf club there. So straight ahead past these bulldozers is the driving range, and you've got Fort Loudon there. Oh, you can kind of see there's the driving range, which is pretty new. And then these little cottages are like their stay and play houses. So everything to the right is all like residential, and then these are the new little stay and play cottages that back up to the driving range. So you can see that. It's pretty. I just think this place is pretty. Obviously, I know I keep saying that, but so then we have the new golf club straight ahead. And then you can see sidewalks. So that's the new golf club area there, which is pretty. And then all the houses throughout are all like residential people living there full time. I mean, I'm sure some people use this as like a vacation home situation, but just kind of wanted to give you an idea. So you're seeing sidewalks, you're seeing nice wide streets, and you have a diversity of homes in the sense that you've got 2-story, you've got single story, you've got 1.5. So lots of kind of different home options. There's a couple more like a modern kind of farmhouse, or like this thing right here is more of a modern farmhouse. And then, you know, with Hardy, and then you've got a more traditional brick home as well. So certainly a mix. And then you also have a big mix of sizes. So these are actually all newer. And then back that way was the marina that we saw. I mean, it's just very beautiful. So all of these are gonna back up to essentially golf course, and you're gonna have a view of the golf course in the front or the back. And then there's a street called Persimmon Ridge, which is those houses kind of sit up higher, and you've got more views, etc. there. So, and that's like those houses in the distance, what those are. I mean, they're all very pretty homes. These are all lots that eventually will probably be homes on either side of the golf course that you're seeing. So this is going kind of up towards the back, if you could say that. Again, more golf course view there. This is a newer one, relatively. And so I feel like the larger houses are honestly towards the back here. Like this house right here, I think it's a 4,000 square foot house, three car garage. This one's larger. But just kind of wanted to show you a little more kind of options. And I mean, like I said, you've got this Hardy board. Like that's a Cook's Brothers new construction. And then you can see the water is down there to the left. So this is more up on a ridge. These here are gonna have more of a view of the water out the back than, you know, on the other side. And then down kind of in the valley. So these are all overlooking water. And then like this guy, I've actually been in that one. It's got a good view of the water from the front. But it's all just very pretty and quiet, and all really nice homes. These are looking over the water there, and then more water views across the back here. So Fort Loudon is right over there, and then golf course and lots. I think I've been in that one too. They'll start to blur together. So all of these lots back here, these are all, you know, all have water views to kind of straight ahead. And then just more options. These back here are not as flat. Don't know if you can tell that from the video, but if you look at this blue house up ahead, you can see kind of how that backyard is pretty sloped, even if you just look at the fence line there to the right. So whereas like down towards the front, so like these lots here, lot 7, all of this stuff, and of course they're sold. They all have water views that are really nice. So this is driving back towards the front, so we're coming back down Persimmon Ridge. And just kind of, you can see to the, like straight ahead, you can see homes, you see bits and pieces of the golf course. And then, you know, there's tons and tons of lots absolutely available. Like these, the white signs that you're seeing. Some of those are sold. This is looking back at some of these properties. Golf course. Trail there. Golf course crossing. A hole there. This guy's nice because it's right on the little pond. Ironwood, I've seen a couple houses there. It's kind of cool because they've got that pond, and then these guys back up to that as well, which is nice. So certainly, and then there's the back of the clubhouse straight ahead there. Get a good view to the left there. Golf course here. Top of the driving range to the right. And then the golf club here. It's very pretty. That's newer. Actually, since the last time I've been here, that's new. So there's that. It's nice. Pool there. Pool that we saw towards the beginning. Right there. So nice with the slide. And then we are back towards the front. So if I take a left here, this is Tennessee National Drive. I take a left, that's going to take me to the marina. And then if I take a right, that's going to take me back to the front. So as you can see, very beautiful, lots of green, a diversity of home types from smaller, more like villa, to large, you know, a couple thousand square feet homes. Beautiful. So as I'm leaving, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a deer in the woods. See it? Right there. See him? Kind of cool. Kind of cool, which, oh, there's another one. Oh. Yes. Beautiful. All right, so this is the Tennessee National website. It's beautiful. This is kind of updated, I think like within the past year. So I point you to this because this is going to have some good information for you. But the primary thing I think you're going to be interested in is the property map. So if you click on the property map, this is going to tell you kind of the layout, what you can expect, etc. So you've got kind of different parts of property, and you can also check and see based on street, like what you are specifically looking at. I will say that essentially, you can, this also lets you know, okay, first of all, it's massive, number one. And if you drive through here, you're like, wow. Second of all, there are different kind of homes in a sense. So, like even if you were just to go and check out, like on Zillow, say you go to Zillow or you go to realtor.com and you put in, like, I'm just going to show you, we're going to put in Bobcat Run Drive. Okay. So if we go to Zillow and we put in Bobcat, Bobcat Run Drive. You can see, okay, we've got a bunch of different stuff. The reason why I show you this is because, and like this is obviously a lot, right? So we can see this sold earlier this year in 2024. Another good thing to go see would be to like go to Google Maps. This is gonna make sense in a second when I tell you why I'm doing this. If we go look at Google Maps and we look at Bobcat Run Drive in Loudon, and we do a aerial view, you can see, okay, so let's just look at this. This is the kind of master plan map, okay? And you can see like there's different little sections. I would not consider these as subdivisions. I would just consider them like when you are in Tennessee National, this feels more seamless. It does not feel so sectioned off. You can tell like there's a different kind of vibe by real estate. So for example, if you drive right here, these are big basement rancher houses right here. If you go to the cottages, this is like a smaller house. And then as you kind of come up the hill, you get back into some of the bigger houses, etc. And like Persimmon Ridge, this is some of the kind of the original real estate, beautiful views because these sit up high, like think of a ridge. So if we just compare what this is showing in these lots versus Google aerial map, I just want to point out to you that you can kind of see that, like, first of all, this section that you're seeing, not even existing yet. This ridge retreat doesn't really exist. Not really a thing. And again, like, obviously there is a lag time between when this picture was taken. This is saying 2024 is this map. So it's pretty accurate. So I just want to show you that Google Maps is going to help you know what's developed and what's not. I mean, you can even see over here how this is cleared. Well, this part here, that would be this whole Sunset View. So if you actually go to Tennessee National, this stuff on Sunset View, these lots, not yet developed. Whereas if you zoom into like Persimmon Ridge, just as an example, you can see that you've got established, and then these are some newer ones on Eagle Point. Established on Eagle Point, and then you see these are new. You can see like something's going in here. So take this as kind of like long term down the road, whereas Google Maps is going to help you really know the roads better, etc. What's more like towards the water, blah, blah, blah. And then what's obviously more on golf course. So the other thing you can see is these towards the water are not on golf course. Whereas these it kind of feels like you're in a valley when you're driving. I'm saying it's in a valley just because that's what it feels like. But obviously on this map, you can't tell that. But like the stuff that's on lower ground is really more of your golf frontage. And then also note that, so you've got your gated entry, you've got a long entry, your main entrance here, and then you've got kind of your amenities of the pool, the clubhouse, the pro shop, your driving range are all kind of towards the front. The other thing I want to point out that's new are these stay and play cottages. And those are more of like a short-term rental option that are managed, I believe, by Tennessee National. And then also want to point out to you the marina is kind of toward the east edge of the development of the subdivision. So if we scroll out here, you can see that here. So if you're looking for like newer, these lots, now what this looks like, I feel like if you look at this map, you're like, wow, that's a lot of houses. When you're in Tennessee National, it does not feel like, wow, that's a lot of houses. Now there are some like down here on Ironwood, Buckhorn Way, Old Club. I mean, you've got, these feel more like a townhouse. They're not townhouses, but they feel like that. They're close together. They're cute. Whereas you can even see, like if I zoom in, you can even see what I'm talking about. You can see, this is like kind of, it feels just like a tract of houses versus if we scroll out a little bit and we go over here, we can see Chestnut Lane, these are more spread out. Now, eventually, based on this master plan, it does look like they are going to be very close to each other. But who knows when and if that could be. And also, like, I would check the purchase history on the tax record to see if someone's bought something next to each other, etc. And obviously I could help you do that, but I just want to give you this vision that Tennessee National is beautiful, but you do have a diversity of established homes that have been there a while versus stuff that's currently right now being developed. And this is all kind of mixed in throughout. I would by no sense of the imagination say that it is a crowded community, even though I feel like this master plan makes it feel that way. I don't feel like it feels like that at all. So if there's a lot or location you're interested in, I would go look on Google Maps and see, first of all, is it a golf frontage or not? Do you want to be on the golf course or not? These back here, all of this, Firefly, Persimmon Ridge, Riverbank Trail, these all are going to have some water views. And then even on Buckhorn, no, let me zoom out. Oh yeah, here's a driving range. So even these guys here on Bobcat Run, and these are the kind of original like cottages. Some of these, like this house right here, I know for a fact you can see the water, and it's got this little like perch deck and you can see the water from there. So that's kind of cool. It's beautiful, but I just wanted to show you like this master plan exists. I would match it up with Google Maps if you haven't gotten that whole thing I'm saying. And then obviously you can see kind of what's going on. You can find out information about the golf, what are the options, reserving, blah, 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 blah. And actually this is new. This clubhouse is new and it is now finished. It is May 2024 at the time that I'm making this picture. Actually, it's completed now, and you'll see that as I'm driving through Tennessee National in the video. But so that's kind of cool. And then you've got information about the marina. It's beautiful, truly. You've got information about the different amenities on this website. I mean, there's a clubhouse. Yeah, you can see how it's finished. It's beautiful, beautiful. Golf course, etc. So you're kind of seeing all the different options of things. And then the stay in place, this is what I was talking about with their like more of a short-term option. So you can check that out. So that's just kind of definitely use their website as a resource for sure.
Well, that is all for Tennessee National. I hope you liked it. Let me know your thoughts. I think it's truly, truly beautiful. It's amazing. Love it.
All right. So what did you think about Tennessee National? I'm telling you, it is stunning. Truly. I feel like I try to be very like unbiased, but Tennessee National is stunning. You go there and you're like, it feels relaxing. It just feels wide open and beautiful. So anyways, that being said, as always, I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope that you've gained some insights. If you have questions, you can always text or call me 865-242-9821. And it really is me that you're getting when you call. So you can always, I know some of you email me as well. Email is great, but you can also feel free to call or text for the fastest response. And if you want more information and you have not yet subscribed, then please subscribe because I have so much more information to tell you about East Tennessee and the Knoxville area. Until then, I'm Haley Jones, and I'll see you next time.